everybody, this is me again, Bubble Spook, who is not very spooky at all. And since I was bored again, तो मैंने सोचा कि आज मैं एक टेस्ट ट्राई करती हूँ, a psychological test. I don't know if I should call it a psychological test because मैं एक common sense test ले लगी हूँ and I wanted to see कि भूतों की कॉमन सेंस कैसी होती भी है कि नहीं होती है. एंड आई वांटेड कि मेरे साथ साथ ये लोग आप लोग भी पता करें कि गोस्ट की कितनी कॉमन सेंस होती है या फिर होती भी है कि नहीं. तो आई थिंक वी शुड जस्ट स्टार्ट एंड गेट राइट टू द टेस्ट बिकॉज वी डोंट नो कि कितना लंबा होने वाला है. ओके, सो आई एम बैक एंड आई हैव फाउंड अ टेस्ट जिसमें आपको पता चल जाता है फ़ौरन ही कि आपका जवाब सही है या गलत. तो हम ये टेस्ट ये वाला शुरू करते हैं, ठीक है. ओके, सो I'm gonna start this quiz. Okay, the first question is, do you have enough sense to pass this common sense quiz? Yes. नहीं, पहला सवाल ये है कि before Mount Everest was discovered, what was Earth's highest mountain? Mount Everest. Correct. Next. Okay, in what direction does Tom throw a ball that goes 10 feet and comes right back to him? Am I supposed to know this? I think I shouldn't have found this test. I don't know the answer to this. But let me just reread it. In what direction does Tom throw a ball that goes 10 feet and comes right back to him? Up. Okay, I found it. Up. I swear I didn't cheat. Okay, I swear I did not cheat. Okay. Yes. Thanks, I did it. I actually looked at the options and then I figured it out. Okay, so since peacocks do not lay eggs, how are their babies born? I know this question. I have solved this question before. Because peahens do that. Okay. So the next question is, if there are 5 oranges and you take 4, how many do you have? 4. If there are 5 and you take 4, I took 4, so that means I have 4. Yeah. Okay. Next is, how can anyone go 9 days without sleep? By sleeping at night, hypnosis, it's impossible. Surgery, I think it's impossible. No. You think I'm that dumb? You think I'm that dumb? You pass the 9 days without sleeping by sleeping at night. इतनी बेवकूफ़ नहीं हूँ मैं. Okay. Are low-fat food considered better for health than regular foods? Low-fat, I think yes. No? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna read the description. अच्छा नहीं, मैं पढ़ लेती हूँ आप लोगों की इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए. मेरा तो क्या है, मैं तो कुछ खाना पीना होता है. वेल, मैं आप लोगों की इन्फॉर्मेशन के लिए कर देती हूँ कि no, low-fat foods are not better for people's health than regular foods. While it is true that they have less fat, many companies replace fat with sugar and artificial flavors. True though. Keep that in mind. Eat healthy, eat your green, eat your vegetables and fruit and dry fruits. Which color is known as a warm color? Purple, red, green, and blue. Red. Which is heavier, 100 pounds of steel or 100 pounds of feather? Everyone know this. They both weigh the same. I think everybody knows this. If you didn't know this, you're not paying attention in your school. Pay attention to your studies. What are eggplants called in the UK? I don't know. I think cougars or aubergines. Cougars. I think it's cougars. नहीं, मुझे नहीं पता हो सकता था. मुझे भला कैसे पता हो सकता था? मैं कौन सा लंदन में जाके रहती हूँ. Okay, Jason's mother has three sons, Derek, John, and who? Jason. I'm not that dumb, you guys. अगर तुम लोगों को लगता है ना कि मैं इतनी डम हूँ तो तुम लोगों को शर्म आनी चाहिए. अच्छा. Never mind. Okay, so why won't cops that see truck drivers going down the wrong way on a one-way street be pulled over? Because there was heavy traffic, it was a detour, he was in a rush, they were walking. They were walking. My God. This is so funny and stupid. Why am I even taking this test? Lake Erie is in which state? How would I know? मैं कौन सा दुनिया का टूर करके बैठी हुई हूँ यहाँ पे? Liquid Ohio is liquid. Oh my God. It's so correct. A leap year is every 4 years. When does February have 28 days every year? हाँ भाई जल्दी से मुकाओ. It's not even 30% yet. Which two continents are essentially only one continent? Australia and New Zealand. Europe and Asia. Okay, this was incorrect. Do you have enough common sense? Acha, where does a leaf that is blowing on a southern wind land on the ground? I mean, इसका मतलब ये हरगिज़ नहीं है कि मैंने ये टेस्ट लिया हुआ पहले. अच्छा मुझे में अक्ल है. How many months are 28? That's all of them. ये भी हम पिछले टेस्ट में देख कर आए हैं. What odd number becomes even by taking away one letter? What? What? What odd number becomes by taking away one letter? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 I think 7. ये तुक्का था भाई. 7 is the correct answer by removing the letter S. Oh, that's why. Who was the president of the United States in 1750? भी उस वक्त था ही नहीं है. इतना तो मुझे भी पता है. Nobody. Which number is staying on the tree? 3. What's the difference between these images? One is on the left and one is on the right. Oh my God. Okay. A baker's dozen has many. How many things? Bakers have, I think, 12. 13? What? 13 is how many things are in the baker's dozen? Back in medieval time, bakers made 13 loaves instead of 12 to avoid being jailed for the dozen being underweight. Okay. Okay. ये आप लोगों के लिए भी इंफॉर्मेशन है. ओके ये आप लोगों के लिए भी इंफॉर्मेशन है. यू शुड राइट इट डाउन एंड नोट समवेयर. मुझे क्या. हाउ मेनी टाइम्स कैन यू subtract 6 from 36? Only once. This is way too easy. अभी तो मैं कह रही हूँ way too easy, लेकिन देखना एंड में मेरा जब आ रहा होगा ना 30% of common sense you have, फिर पता चलेगा. Okay, so which letter in the alphabet sings, stings and flies? What? What does this even mean? Which letter in the alphabet sings, stings, and B? B. B. I can't believe I got it. Okay. Which country has the world's largest population? China. Cha-cha-cha-cha. No. How many apples can you put into an empty basket? 1. After a rooster lays an egg on the barrel, which way does it roll? It doesn't, because rooster doesn't lay eggs. It doesn't roll. What is in the middle of the Chicago? C. Okay. Is Thanksgiving celebrated in the UK? No, because the UK does not observe the Thanksgiving holiday contrary to popular belief. Blah 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 blah. Is it legal for someone living in Detroit to be buried in Utah? For someone that is living. No, it's not. No, it's not legal. ये किसी के लिए भी legal नहीं है to be buried when someone is alive. So no. Yes. How much dirt is in a hole of 4 feet deep, 2 feet wide, and 2 feet long? There's no dirt because when it's a hole, how can there be dirt? If you're in a dark room with a gas stove, lamp, and candle, which gets lit first if you have only one match? The match. ये मैंने बहुत पहेलियाँ खेली हैं भाई बचपन में कि माचिस जलाओगे या क्या जलाओगे या मोमबत्ती जलाओगे तुम. आई ऑलवेज यूज्ड टू से द कैंडल बट अब मुझे इतना ठोकरे खा खा के जवाब आ ही गया है. Okay, in India, what is the primary language spoken? Hindi. I know that. How is it possible for there to be plane crash survivors when no single person lives? For there to be, how is it possible for there to be plane crash survivors when there no single person lives? What? I didn't get it. It's impossible. They jumped before it crashed. They were married. They were ghosts. They were ghosts like me. How is it possible for there to be plane crash survivors when no single person lives? Oh, they were married. Okay. Red bricks make a red house and white bricks make white houses. What makes a greenhouse? Plants. Green clay, glass. Oh, it was glass. यस क्योंकि अच्छा मुझे पहले समझ आ गई कि मेरा उसमें क्या गलती थी. उसमें था कि ग्रीन हाउस किस ब्रिक से बना. मैंने कहा था ग्रीन ब्रिक से बट इट वॉज रॉन्ग क्योंकि ग्रीन हाउस इफेक्ट आई हैव स्टडीड आई रिमेंबर. तो या मुझे गलती समझ आ गई अपनी. तो अच्छा हो गया कि मैंने ये टेस्ट ले लिया. In the USA, Independence Day is celebrated, but which country does not have a July 4th? Every country has a July 4th. But Independence Day तो सिर्फ US का ही होता है. Okay, what color is a man's hair who walks in the rain without a hat or umbrella and without getting his hair wet? Is a man's hair who walks in the rain without a hat or umbrella. उसके बाल ही नहीं है. He is bald. When he has no umbrella and no hat and he still doesn't get his hair wet, it means उसके बाल ही नहीं है. वो गंजे पापी हैं. In what direction does the smoke blow from an electric train? Electric train में smoke नहीं होती यार. इतना नहीं मेरा दिमाग खराब करो. खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है ये टेस्ट. क्या है यार? कितना % रह गया? Okay, बस थोड़ा सा ही रह गया. Just keep holding on there. Just please, just keep up with me. If you're running a race and pass the second place person, what place are you in now? Second. ये भी मैंने किया था. I remember. Maybe in the previous test. Before it was discovered the earth was round. What shape was it? मेरे ख्याल से फ्लैट होगी. वैसे एक कंट्रोवर्सी है ऐसा सही कि ये फ्लैट है. मैंने इतना ज़्यादा उस पर डीप जाके मैंने उसके बारे में स्टडी नहीं किया बट आई हैव हर्ड कि अर्थ इज़ फ्लैट. लेकिन ऑब्वियसली इट इज़ राउंड अगर आप अपनी कॉमन सेंस लड़ा कर देखें तो. इफ़ यू हैव इट एंड आई थिंक यू शुड टेक दिस टेस्ट टू ताकि आप लोगों को पता चले कि तुम्हें कॉमन सेंस है कि नहीं है. बिकॉज कॉमन सेंस इज़ नॉट वेरी कॉमन इन वेरी कॉमन पीपल. ओके तो दिस क्वेश्चन इज़ हाउ मेनी आउट्स आर देयर इन एन इनिंग. भी मुझे नहीं पता इनका. आई डोंट नो. आई एम नॉट अ क्रिकेट फैन. अब मुझे पता है कि सारे पाकिस्तानी और इंडियन आके बोलेंगे तुम क्रिकेट फैन नहीं हो. तुम क्रिकेट फैन नहीं हो. डिसलाइक डिसलाइक डिसलाइक. नेवर माइंड. आई डोंट नो. मे बी आई विल से नन. ओके 6. Oops. Are you hurt if you fall off the bottom of a 10-foot ladder? Not on the bottom rung? Yes, it's dangerous. Sometimes, maybe. वेल अगर तुम पहले उसके सीढ़ी से गिर रहे हो 10 फुट की सीढ़ी, लेकिन तुम पहले उस स्टेप से गिर रहे हो तो तुम्हें नहीं लगेगी, तो नॉट ऑन द बॉटम रंग। समझ आ गई है मुझे। Okay, so congrats, you finished. Here are your results. You scored 36 out of 41. Yay, that's not too bad. Round of applause for me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. A whole lot of common sense. You have a whole lot of common sense. The amount of common sense you have should be considered an embarrassment of riches. What do you mean? If the producers of the game show Jeopardy called you to appear as a contestant, you should win the grand prize easily, no matter the category. Your results on the quiz display a level of general knowledge so high to everyone around you that challenging it would be a terrible mistake. हाँ, थैंक यू वेरी मच। एनीवेज, अब आप लोगों को पता चल गया होगा कि ये भूतों में कितनी कॉमन सेंस होती है, या मुझे भी पता चल गया कि मुझ में कॉमन सेंस है। इट मीन्स कि उनमें भी कॉमन सेंस होती है, तभी तो वो तुम लोग को आते हैं डराने के लिए। एनीवेज, सो दिस वाज इट। यू आर ऑफिशियली एट द एंड ऑफ द वीडियो। एंड अगर आप लोगों ने ये वीडियो एंड तक देखी है तो थैंक यू वेरी मच। अगर आप लोगों ने नहीं देखी तो यू शुड हैव वॉच्ड इट। ये मैं बता किसे क्यों जिसने नहीं देखी। एनीवेज, प्लीज़ लाइक दिस वीडियो, press on that bell icon and subscribe to my channel. I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you very much for everything, and I will see you in the next video super soon. और अगर आप लोग जो देखना चाहते हैं मेरी अदर वीडियोस तो प्लीज़ मेरे चैनल पर जाइए और वहाँ पर जाकर देखिए, क्योंकि मैं यहाँ पे टैग नहीं लगा रही। ओके, बाय बाय।